Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making journaling cards for the journals, and I have doodling some botanicals just with my ink pen, waterproof of course. So I taped down a bit of cheap watercolor paper, and then I followed a channel called The Creative Cove. She is really good at drawing and sketching, and I followed one of her recordings and did my thing. But if you don't want to draw your own botanicals, you can use stamps instead, as long as you use ink that are waterproof, and leave them to dry a little bit before you splash on all the water. So these will be small and cute cards to put in the pockets and maybe be put down with some rusty paper clips. So I will try to make them look a little bit old and vintage. So I'm speeding this up a little bit. It will take so long time to color all of this, but if you want to, you can go to the settings and slow it down a little bit so you can follow how I paint a little bit better. So we are going to leave this to dry now, and then I will be back so we can continue and do some more decoration on these. So they have dried and look like this. So I thought we could continue and decorate them even a little bit more. So I have my watercolors, and then I also have found some old paint. This is shark paint that I had in my store that I had earlier, and this is Baroque bronze from Authentico, and I thought we could maybe try to put some on these flowers or these botanicals, and also put on some brown, greenish brown on some of the leaves, so we get a little bit more color on them. So let's start with the brownish tone, and I think I want to put on these, so we will darken these instead of make them lighter. I have just been out on Facebook and seen all Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, that have been all over the world last night. And I'm 6 hours before, I think it's six hours before Central US time. So I hope I will see some tonight instead. I had cloudy weather last night, but today I have seen the moon is really clear and half, but big. So I hope I can go out and see some northern light tonight instead. Not as sharp as yesterday, but still. So I'm hoping for that. So I'm just splatter a little bit more on that. So we get a little bit more ornament on that little square card. I'm going to decorate these a bit more later on with something more. But it's a perfect size for small journaling cards, so I hope that this will be something that works. So should we try this shark paint and see how that looks? I haven't used it for years now, but it was totally all right, so I hope that this will work. Just take a piece of paper and see if we need some water to water it down a bit. So I'm thinking maybe on this one. I want it thin so we still can see the veins under it, was my plan at least. We might need to put some darker veins in later on. I had one that was named Old Gold, but I think that was a bit damaged by age, so I haven't tried that. And if you don't want to paint these by hand, as I have done, you can try to stamp instead. I guess that could work just as well. I have stamped this little text here, so I guess you can stamp the botanicals too. I think this is nice when it's a little bit shiny. Not too much, but still that little extra feeling when you move it around. I was going for the ordinary brown, and then I realized that, oh, maybe some gold. And then I went to look for white shark paint to use on my jelly plate, and I found this. I didn't realize I had so many different colors left of this. It was all kinds of colors that I can use on my jelly plate. This it's not shiny, the other colors, just these metallic. So that's nice when you're going to use it on the jelly plate. Okay, we have some gold. Or bronze, was it? Should we maybe try the gold too? Then we can see the difference between them. Let's go for this one. Something like that. Just moving some gold around to give it a little shiny background. I really like this. I didn't think I should, but so let's give the leaf some gold. So they are a bit lighter than the flowers or berries or whatever it is I have painted or doodled. See how that turn out. I was thinking about some white too. So we have some different to choose from. And these are watered down acrylic paint. So let's see if we can get these a little bit lighter. Don't need much. So let's take this on to these round ones too. I don't want them to be screaming white. Just stand out a little bit against the other background. I'm not sure, I think this is a bit too watered down. It feels like it is turning blue. See if we can give it, shake the bottle a bit and get some in the bottom. It is a bit thicker. Gray is okay, but I don't want it to turn really blue. But if it does, we have learned something, at least. Okay. So should we take off the tape and see how this looks? Then we are going to cut them in smaller pieces and make journaling card from them. Doing a little bit of doodling. Okay. So let's see if we can finish these up with putting some numbers on them. So I have a lot of these old super small stamps that use. That kind of. And then we have another one. Just need to check so I don't put them upside down. I guess I need to take a paper and check. Can't see. Like that long number. This was another one. Like that with the number NO on it. So I decided to add some rusty paper clips, some small labels, and the stamping as you saw. And here you can see the result of the small journaling card. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon again. Bye bye from Sweden.